I present to you my Christmas gift. A 2017 Lego Technic Bugatti Chiron. Yes, everyone, I've not rented this or something. Over nearly 5 weeks of building it, sometimes for only 10 minutes a day, I finally finished it. Now remember, 3 of those weeks I spent in India, so I could not build it. The total hours I spent building this car are probably 24 hours. So, over the 2 weeks that I got to actually build it, I guess I must have spent 24 hours building this thing. And it has truly paid off. So first, let's dive into some stats about this car. This car is a 1:8 scale model of the Bugatti Chiron, which means that if you multiplied this car's size by 8, then it would be the actual size of the real Bugatti Chiron. And Bugatti has incorporated as many real features of the real Bugatti as they could into this model Bugatti, which I find really cool. Alright, so now let me dive into the quirks and features of this amazing car, and you'll be stunned by how many cool things you can get for 300 bucks. First, let's talk about the price. This car on Amazon right now costs $330. My dad, who was buying it for me, however, got it on sale. I've been working towards this car all year, doing yard work and trying to get enough money to get this Bugatti. If you look at the doors, you may realize something. But if you didn't, here's what it is. The doors can open. Yeah. But that is quite regular in model cars. The coolest thing, however, is that it has a fully furnished interior. Look at this. There's the steering wheel, and they've even took the time to add a speedometer, a torque meter, and a route guidance system here on this portion. The coolest part I find about this is that there's actually movable headrests on the car, which I find extremely cool. Alright, I'm almost done with the stationary quirks and features. Stationary quirks and features, you may ask? Well, there's a lot of quirks and features about this car, but some of them can only be shown when I'm driving the car, so I'll get to those later. Here's a top view of the car, and here is the heart and living soul of the Bugatti Chiron. It has the markings, 2 Bugatti logos, W16, which is the type of engine, and 1,500, which is how much horsepower this car has. Now, you can kind of see the engine here, and it is impressive. 4 rows of cylinders, each having 4 pistons. But the coolest part about this is that when you move the car, these pistons move up and down. Let me demonstrate for you now. So, I have this quite long stretch here, and I'm just gonna push the car and make sure to watch those yellow things, which represent the engine pistons. Alright, let's do this. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Look at them. As I move the car, they're literally going up and down. All 16 of them, which I find is so cool. Look at them. They're just going up and down and up and down, and this is happening for 16 cylinders. It took so long to build the engine, I'm serious. It literally took around, let's say, 7 hours to build the engine and the gearbox. And I think it's worth it, really. So let me now show you the component of the gearbox. This car has different gears. Right now it's in drive. This is the neutral gear, where when you push the car, the engine does not move. See, it's not moving. And the reverse gear, or I think it's the reverse gear, I'm not really sure, where you can kind of move it either way. So that's the really cool system of the drive, of the gear shifter. This thing also has paddle shifters. Now they don't really do anything, but when you click them, big things happen inside the engine, which I'm going to show you right now, or inside the gearbox. You can kind of see the whole mechanism moving, which I find really, really cool. So that finally wraps up the quirks and features of the Bugatti. This is an amazing car, but we're not done yet. I did film a time-lapse video of me making this. Unfortunately, I did not get the whole thing. I only got me building around 1/3 of the car. The problem is, my iPad was running out of storage space, and it would have taken way too long in this video to include a full time lapse. So I've only included 1/3, which I'm presenting to you right now. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. The instruction manual for this set is beautiful, and I'm going to include pictures of it in my blog post. It includes actual images from the designers of the Bugatti Chiron's sketchbook. The pictures are very beautiful, and I love that touch. They also added many cool photographs of this car next to the real Bugatti Chiron. I'd say that this car is absolutely worth it. It is so accurate to the real Bugatti because I have studied how the actual Bugatti is made, and there's a striking resemblance. The only downside though is the front. I still have a massive problem with that. It just is too transparent and it needs to be covered up more. But besides that, it's an amazing set and I recommend it. I'm going to say this. It is a bit overpriced. I think it should be around $20 cheaper than $330. But overall, very fun set to build. There's a lot of gears and screws, and you really feel a sense of accomplishment when you finally finish the engine, or you're finally finished the back portion of the car, because I'm basically describing my own experiences here. It was extremely fun to build. So yeah, that wraps up this video. I hope you've enjoyed my Christmas gift. And remember, I earned all the money for this set. So yeah, guys, see you all in the next video. And please, in the comments below, tell me what you got for Christmas, because I'd love to know. And see you all in the next video. Bye!